Car recap, little upset with this one. The Diamondbacks do indeed drop the second game of this series versus the Mets. And a game that, even though on paper it was a blowout, they got their butts kicked, it was winnable. So winnable. Frustrating. I mean, sure, you did have Ryan Nelson on the mound. He's not the most consistent pitcher in our staff. But, I mean, you got to go to war. And it sure didn't look like it for a while. Diamondbacks were leading 1-0. And they had the bases loaded. And you had Jose Herrera up to bat. And it's like, okay, Torrey's got to pitch hit him. And he chose Longo. You know, I was like, oh, the slowest guy. The guy who has the biggest chance of hitting into a double play. And he does. You called up Jake McCarthy. I said, oh, finally the roster is where it should be. Pavin is in Reno. Jake McCarthy's up in the main roster. I don't know if he was active tonight, but if he was, you sure as heck would have pinch hit him in that situation, especially with how hot he's been in Reno. I just have my doubt that with his speed, he would have hit into a double play. You at least just wanted to get one run in. But what happened was, I mean, Nelson just really gave it up. You were down 6-1 after that. It was rough. But I didn't lose complete faith, even though they were getting the butts kicked. I'm like, this is a Mets team that has a very struggling bullpen as of late. I mean, sure, all year they've been struggling. And I just want to go on a tangent that I'm not at all shocked that they were a bad team. When Evan Diaz went down, I meant, oh yeah, they are definitely not locked for the playoffs now. And I don't know why people are so shocked that they were so bad. And I know the number one reason wasn't because of bullpen, but it's just it kind of mentally checks out of the year for them. The Padres, to me, were the way bigger upset. But again, you're chipping away, and you have bases loaded again, and the Mets are shooting themselves in the foot every time. And it's frustrating that we're getting these runs, not because of us, it's because of the Mets. We keep screwing up. And Corbin Carroll got up to bat, the fastest guy in the team, the one who's the least likely to hit into a double play, and he does. And that's the story. They lose 4-6.